What's up, Taiwan? 你好, I'm Amanda.
大家好，假大伯 I'm Raphael.
During this coronavirus broke out, what did you do, Raphael, recently?
Oh, I just stay home, and because I have to go to school, so only between go to school and home. Yeah,
Okay.
I didn't go anywhere.
And so we are risking our lives to do the podcast.
Yeah, because you came to my place to record the podcast.
Yes, face to face.
Did you wear the mask?
No.
Why not?
Not now.
I think it's necessary for wearing the mask.
But out of your place, I wear mask.
You mean in the open air places you don't wear a mask?
I wear mask every day, actually.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right, so that's good. And I hope that our audiences do this too. Yeah.
And stay safe and listen to our podcast at home, please.
And don't plan to go abroad for this time because I think it's not proper.
Yeah, for now, yes.
And
okay.
So last time, what were we talking about?
Social situation in Taiwan during World War II, and what's about it for today?
Yeah, for today's episode, we will talk about the overview when KMT governments came to Taiwan.
Okay.
Okay, so now let's get started. Speaking of the Kuomintang government moving to Taiwan, we need to skim the international circumstance at that time quickly. When the Pacific War occurred in 1941, Republic of China declared war on Japan and joined the Allies. In 1943, UK, USA, and ROC held Cairo Conference and discussed how to deal with Japan and its colonies after Japan surrendered. They agreed on that the Northeast China, Taiwan, and Penghu would be returned to ROC in that meeting. These three countries published Potsdam Declaration, stated almost the same things again as what Cairo Conference announced before. After USA dropped 2 atomic bombs in Japan in August, Japan Emperor surrendered. That's one thing to notice. No matter what they said in Cairo Conference or in Potsdam Declaration, neither of them contained any international validity. They were just a news announcement.
Going through the war, Taiwanese were overjoyed to receive the news and expected this democracy country, which they heard it was a modern country, to manage this wounded island. Taiwanese gentry organized a welcome ceremony. Some even flew to Nanjing to show their best regards. Before officials who were going to manage this island arrived, it had been 2 months without any authority, but no mass or unrest happening during this month. Local leaders arranged small autonomic groups to keep things in order. Officials and army arrived in October. People cheered wherever they went. Chen Yi attended a ceremony at Zhongshan Hall on 25th for receiving Japanese surrender and power handover. Taiwan and Penghu were turned to be parts of China officially on that day, and this day became the Taiwan Restoration Day, the national memorial holiday.
Chen Yi, who received Japanese instruments of surrender, was also the highest administrative officer in Taiwan. He held the power of military, administration, and legislation all by himself. Officers of every department were all assigned by KMT government in China. They worked unofficially, and corruption happened in all any cases you could think of. The chief officers of different departments were also responsible for receiving from Japan. A lot of them took advantage of Japanese retreats and plundered property. Within the procedure, Chen Yi collected all the crops shipping to China to support KMT military resisting Communist Party. This caused severe inflation in Taiwan, the rise of price, and a serious shortage of rice. Watching helpless officials doing nothing for this situation, local elites' disappointments and citizens' resentments rose day by day. The hatred broke out within 2 years.
Da 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 da. The terrifying time again.
What time? You mean coronavirus?
Yes, that's the most terrifying.
Is it more terrible than that?
For me, it's almost the same.
Really? Okay, but we have to do this, right?
Okay.
Because from today's episodes, we often heard one term, KMT government, right? And why do we use KMT government in the episode? And why didn't we say KMT party?
Actually, a lot of tourists come to Taiwan, even came to whatever, and they always ask a question: why you say KMT? What is KMT, and why you say KMT government? Because KMT stands for 国民党. Yes, that's a short abbreviation. Yes, of 国民党. And why we say KMT government? Because before around 10 years, 12 years ago, yes, before 1990s, we just have one party. That was KMT party.
And that must be 30 years ago?
Yes, almost 30.
Oh no,
yes.
20 years ago. Okay, 20 years ago. Our math is not good.
Yeah.
Sorry for that.
Actually, you were right. At the first time, it was 30 years ago.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Yeah, we didn't have any other parties at all.
At that time?
Yes, at
only
that
one
time.
party.
Only one party, and they did what they said so.
So only one government and one party at that time. We have no choice.
But
right?
But every country just have one government.
Yeah, I mean in Taiwan at that time.
Yes, and the party, the terrible thing is the party has the government.
Because they control the government at that time, right? Because nobody can influence them.
And even they control all the citizens. Sorry I say that, but it was true.
What a poor at that time. But now it's totally different.
Yes, we have several parties right now.
We are very lucky.
Yeah, we are really a real democracy country right now.
Yes. Alright, so I think this is the end of the episode. If you like our show, please subscribe our podcast and leave your comments in the reviews. And please share with your friends. See you. Oh, you don't.
I have a question.
Sorry.
For you.
What question for me? It's okay.
At the beginning,
delete it.
Sorry. Give me more.
Wouldn't you stop me when I read through all the?
Every time you ask me a question, this time I want to give you a question.
Okay, what question?
At the beginning, we greeted with our audience in Taiwanese, right? 你好, like you said, 假爸爸. Yeah, we told our audience before, right?
Yeah.
But my question.
Yeah.
How do we say goodbye in Taiwanese?
Actually, there are a few ways to say goodbye in Taiwanese, and I think you can say 再会 means we will meet again. Okay? But if you translate it in directly from Chinese, 再见, you can say 再见.
Yeah, but 再见 is it's not real Taiwanese phrases.
So if you have some visitors to your house and when they leave, you can say 无言哥来接.
Oh yes,
that also means goodbye.
Yeah, but it's not that perfect proper for us on air, right?
Yeah.
Maybe we can say
because you cannot really come to our place and see here.
Yes, and we don't see our audience in person.
So maybe if you want to say we'll see you on the air next time, you can say 安熬到底空中大哥来撒鸡。Too long.
Okay, just say 再会。
再相会。
再相会。
Okay, so you can learn that 再相会。Okay, so let's say again.
Okay,
再相会。
Bye. See you.